Guys, you already know what time it is. I don't even have to say it anymore. Hey guys. Yeah. Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am my Renee for those who do not know me yet, and welcome. And those of you returning, thank you for coming back. I love you so much. And I'm here again with yet another Singles Inferno video that we're going to be discussing the 6 and 7 episode. There wasn't a lot happening in these episodes, yet at the same time there was a lot happening. So let's get into it. But actually, before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, and let's get into the video. Okay, so we're on episode 6, and immediately as soon as we start episode 6, we have Wani and Hysun talking, and basically he's telling her that she's the girl that he likes the most, and he's the guy that she likes the most. And at the same time, it's their conversations are so cute, but then also I'm just like, I don't like Wani anymore, and I want this to end. Like I said, Hysun, you need to stand up. And also, why was Singles Inferno start the episode like that? Knowing I really do not like this man. Knowing I want him to stay away from my sis, Hysun. But whatever. I also said, I feel like Wani is telling Hysun that like he's the girl that, like she's the girl that he likes the most right now. But I also feel like it's going to change. Like, I feel like his words change for whatever girl he's with. Like, it can be, oh, Hysun, I like you the most right now. And then Hajun's going to do something. He's going to be like, oh, I like when girls do that. And then he's going to be like, actually, you're the girl that I like the most right now. And then he just goes around. Maybe Minji. I know Gyuri, I'm so sure she's not on his roster anymore. She might be, who knows, but I doubt it. But yeah, I feel like Wani, he really just tells people what they want to hear. And Hysun, I feel like she's falling for it, but she's not at the same time, but also she is, you know? What also made me mad about the conversation, and he was saying that if she were to go to paradise with another guy, he would have a change of heart. Like, he's so manipulative and despicable, like. Either way, she did. Okay, and then after that conversation, stuff happens, but it's not really good. And then we get into the girls' challenge battle royale thing, whatever. And we get the matchups, which they all really surprised me. But the one that I definitely knew was going to happen was Hajung and Hysun, because basically they're going for the same guy in a way. But I knew that they were going to be paired together. Like, the producers did that. There's no way that just happened by chance. Like, that was supposed to happen. It was manipulated, you know? Anyways, Xian and Gyuri really surprised me, especially Gyuri. I didn't think she had it in her. Hajung, she scared me. Once Hysun took, what was it, her tail, and she started going crazy. I was like, I'm scared. Girl, I thought she was actually fighting for a second. She was going crazy. Anyways, we find out that Hysun, Gyuri, and Xian win, of course. But then the order is first is Hysun, second is Gyuri. Or no, Gyuri was first, which that surprised me. Like, I know all the guys were like, oh, she's so attractive for that, because like nobody expected it. Not a single man, woman on that freaking island expected it. Not a single viewer probably expected it. I was so surprised, because she's probably is the smallest height wise and weight wise, and Hysun is probably the biggest height and weight wise. But girl felt like a domino, girl. But yeah. And I was saying that I was a million percent. I'm a million percent rooting for Minwoo and Xian at this point. Cause their little conversation where she was basically like, I'm gonna choose you, I wanna get to talk to you more, this, that, and the third. I thought it was so cute. And then right after we have that conversation with Xian, Xian and Minwoo. Freaking Gyuri picks Minwoo. He made me so mad, but we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get there. After that happens, Hajung takes Gwanhee for a chat and basically like spills the beans. Like, I like you. I'm not looking at anyone else. You're the only one for me. And Gwanhee, he is so upsetting. She's literally saying, I like you. Like, you're the only guy for me. And he's like, he's basically like going around what she said, like not even acknowledging it even. He's like, why? What makes, like, girl. But you can tell like he doesn't like her back because he could have just said it too, instead of like, here's the point. Him. Like, if he liked her, he would have just went right to the point with her, but he's like literally like going around it, like he doesn't like that girl. And I thought Hajung was gonna be like his top pick. Like, I thought they were gonna go to the end together. But now I don't know who Gwanhee likes, because him and him and Minji, they literally have like conversations that would like make you think they like each other, like a lot. And then he would go and tell Hassan like, I like you the most. And I'm so confused. I can't imagine how confused those girls are. If I, as a viewer, am confused, I feel so bad for them. My gosh. Okay, and then next, we are at the lunch table, the dinner table, the dining, the caf. And basically, it's all the people that didn't go to Paradise, which Jinsuk, Minyoung, Minji, Gwanhee, and some other people. I really don't know. Habin? I think he's there. And basically, they're eating. And Jinsuk is talking to Minji. And then Minyoung keeps butting in, saying like the darndest things. And she's low-key embarrassing herself because everyone at that table is literally feeling so uncomfortable because of what she is saying and what she is doing. Like, if I was Jinsuk, I would have lost all types of feelings for her right then and there, because girl, shut up. Be quiet. Shut your yapper. All we're hearing is yappa, yappa, yappa. Zip it. Like, honestly, that's embarrassing for her. That's embarrassing for her. And also, while we're at the dinner table, I love that Gwanhee picking 3 women keeps going around. Like, they're literally not letting him live that down. And the same with Minyoung and her picking 4 guys for that little bonfire thing. Like, they are not living that down. They're stuck with that. Okay, I can't remember where, if it's in the 6th or 7th episode. I forgot to write it down, but I'm gonna talk about it right now because I'm kind of, I don't know, Hajung and Habin, they're kind of make me mad because it's like they kind of like each other. Well, Habin likes Hajun more than she likes him because she low-key wants to be all in for Gwanhee. But I hate that, what was this? Somebody left them to have a conversation by themselves, and he was like, I actually don't want to have a conversation with you unless we're in Paradise, because I was like, oh, oh, what was the, okay. So literally that was a pointless conversation that needed to be had, to be honest. But anyways, we move on. And lastly, I'm just gonna say, Minyoung, I used to like her, but I actually don't like her because I think she's really manipulating Jinsuk, because she's like, I don't want you to have anybody else, but I can talk to whoever I want, but when you talk to another girl, it's really a problem. Like, and somebody said it, like one of the, like, you know, the people who watch the show, I don't think Jinyoung said it or the one guy, but somebody said it, and they were like, so basically she's confusing everyone plus Jinsuk because she can only have him, no one else can, but she can have whoever she wants, and that's what's making me mad. That's why I don't like Minyoung anymore. I don't like that behavior. That's rude to Jinsuk because like she's pulling him close, and then once he's like okay, she's like, actually I really don't like you that much, get away. The girl be for real. And that was basically the end of episode 6. It ended with that conversation, I'm pretty sure. And then we come to episode 7, and I think it starts with Haejung saying that she wants Minkyu to watch her curl her hair, and I thought that was cute. Maybe this was later in the episode, I could be wrong, but Haejung, I actually am starting to like her again. I didn't like her at first because it was just the back and forth with Gwani that made me like not like her really. But like when she's not with Gwani, she's so much more palatable. And that's just my most humble opinion. Like Gwani brings out the worst in her. I'm just gonna say that right now. But when she's not with him, I like her personality, her banter, and her I said personality. But I like her so much more right now than I ever did. Okay, yeah, this is when we get to the dates. Like episode 7, it starts a lot with the dates. And I was saying that I think Wonnick talks so much more better with Hysun than he did with Sheehan. Because the conversation, it kind of felt like it was flowing more. And also, like, because she was the only one, like, leading the conversation. He would take, like, long pauses. Or it just didn't flow. But with Hysun, I think it flows more. And I think that's because none of them really like each other. They see each other as they're like friends, so I think that's because nobody's really nervous. It's just a friendly conversation, not a romantic one. Also, so we started off this date with Minwoo and Gyuri really awkward because he really likes Sheehan more, but now they're getting a little too close, and I'm starting to get really angry, especially him tossing and turning in the bed, talking to her like, bruh, what are you giggling about? What are you smiling and kicking your feet for? Like, that made me mad because I knew from the conversation they had before they fell asleep that he was probably feeling her, and I'm upset because I really want to see him with Sheehan, because Sheehan, that's probably my favorite girl right now. I love this girl, and I'm sad because I feel like she's gonna get her heart broken because Minwoo is starting to fall for Yuri. And then, going off of that because I'm upset. And then we get a scene with Minji talking to Gwanhee, and then I think she goes and talks to Jinsuk next, or reverse it. But basically, I was getting upset because she was basically talking to Jinsuk and like, I like you a lot, I want you to be like my only one. And then she turned around and tell Gwanhee like, I like you a lot. She's basically the girl version of Gwanhee at this point. Also, Habin and Minkyu, they made me mad because they came back and they were telling Gwanhee that, yeah, Haishan really likes Wonnick. She keeps staring at him while he's literally cutting up a carrot or cucumbers. And like the body language, like she's always leaning towards him. And I'm like, bruh, men have horrible intuition because I don't know what they're saying, but from what I see, this girl does not like that boy. I think like with her conversation that she had with him in Paradise, it differs so much more than conversations and her body language when she's with Gwanhee. So this just proves that men have horrible intuitions and women are just so much better. So now we have the men's game is announced, which it's an endurance running game. And already I'm thinking that Minwoo needs to win, Jinsuk needs to win, and so does Habin. Because Habin needs to have Paradise time with Hajan, Minwoo needs to go with Sheehan, and Jinsuk needs to go with Minji. That was my opinion. I want to see those 3 go to Paradise, or 6. But that's not what happened because of course Gwanhee plays basketball and all they do is run back and forth on a court, and he's a professional athlete. I knew for a fact once they said it was a running game that Jinsuk wasn't going to win just because he's really stocky. So I was like, he's not a runner. He's a bodybuilder. He's not a runner. And of course, didn't Haben get third? No, Wannick did, which he made me mad because why are you trying to win? Wannick is going to end up single. That's all I know. He's not going to find a match on this island. Like, I don't think anybody really likes him, and that's sad. I feel bad. But yeah. Anyways, after the game, Guanhee talks to Hysun alone because of all the rumors he heard earlier, and he just wanted to clear it up with her, which that's how I started to think, like, oh, maybe he does like her, because he cared enough to go and talk to her about what he's been hearing instead of just listening to what everybody's telling him and just running with that. So that made me like, oh, maybe this is a little couple right here. Maybe they do like each other. And then they start talking about how she's like, I think she said, like, basically, like, she only likes him. Like, she's talked to every guy, and she realizes that she only likes Guanhee. And then she's like, well, you still haven't talked to Minji or gone to Paradise with her, so I think you should do that. And then on the last episode, we'll meet back up in Paradise. I have no clue what Guanhee's going to do. I don't know if he's actually going to take Minji, which I actually think he will, or if he's going to just take Hysun anyways and be like, actually, there's nobody for me. But then in the little clips, we see that Hajun is in Paradise, and I'm wondering if she went with, I feel like she went with Guanhee. I don't know. But their conversations are so cute, but they also make me so mad because it's like, I really like you, but I want you to know everyone. And if it's meant to be, you'll come back to me. Anyways, right. And then after that, we get another conversation with Jinsuk and Minji, where basically they're telling each other that they really like them a lot. And Jinsuk's like, me and Minyoung, we're not together, we're not talking, everyone is messing with us, because it was a has been and not a is. Whatever, that's wrong. Because Minyoung is in the past. Like, he does not like that girl anymore. And you can see it in the conversation they have either right before or after it, where she's like, I really like you, and he was like, well, bro, that train has left the station, goodbye. But yeah, I really like Jinsuk and Minji, and I either want to see them go to Paradise or just more conversations between them, because I actually really like them. And Minyoung deserves everything. Like, she is the one that's playing manipulative games, so play stupid games, win stupid prizes, babe. In my notes, I have poor Wannick. I don't think he's gonna find a match here. Already said he's not. He won the game, but I'm like, who is he taking to Paradise? Because I think in the conversation that Sheehan had with him, I think she made it very clear that she does not like him, because he was saying, like, who do you like, or who do you want to take to Paradise? She kept saying somebody who I really like that I haven't been to Paradise with yet. She just kept reiterating the fact that it's someone who is not him, basically. And I hope he takes the hint and doesn't ask her to Paradise, because he will make me mad. Because I want her to stay on Paradise with Minwoo, because Gyuri's in the back saying, I hope I stay on the island because you're staying. And I'm just like, no, Gyuri, go to Minkyu. Why are you breaking up this happy home of Xian and Minwoo? Like, I'm getting worked up and stressed over this. Like, I hope Minwoo, I keep saying Minsu. Who has Su in their name? Nobody. I'm really hoping that Gyuri did not come in between Minwoo and Xian, because she did like him in the beginning, but then she literally, like, ignored him. So I'm like, he's such a simp, because this girl who ignored you and played you like her after one trip to Paradise. Even though you have Xian here, who literally gives you all her attention. I'm upset. And then we have Xian and Minwoo. After she has that conversation with Wonnick, she finally links up with Minwoo to have a conversation, and here we are yet again. 5 minutes in, they get interrupted because we're here to find out the matchups. And it ended off, the next matchups have me the most worried that I've ever been about matchups yet. Because we have, who won? I know Gwani was first for sure. And I think his choice is either Hajung, Minji, or Hysun. But I don't think it's between Hajun anymore, so take that out. And I think it's between either Minji or Hysun. And then we have Wonnick who won. And I'm praying, hoping that he does not choose Xian. Because I want her to stay on the island to fight for Minwoo so Gyuri doesn't have so much alone time with him. And I can't even remember who's the second person that won. I know it wasn't Jinsuk for sure. We already talked about Gwani. I don't think it's Habin though, because Wonnick took his place as third. And I don't think it's Minkyu. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think Minwoo won. I think it was Minkyu. Wonnick. Okay, yeah, I think it was Gwani, Minkyu, and Wonnick. I'm hoping, praying to anyone out there that will listen to me that Minkyu takes Gyuri. I don't want that girl on the island. Or I'm hoping that Wonnick is goofy enough to just take Gyuri for the heck of it. Just for funsies. Because I need Gyuri away from Minwoo as far as humanly possible before I start screaming. And it will be the screechiest scream anyone has ever heard of a scream. And I promise. Next episode, if Gyuri and Minwoo have to talk at any point, y'all are gonna see me scream in the intro. And that's a promise. Anyways, that is it. I'm about to do that thing where I try to predict the couples again, because every day it's changing. So in my head, for my next prediction, because it is different from last week's prediction, because everyone keeps liking people and it's stressing me out. So, Jinsuk and Minji, for sure. Or at least I think for sure. Minwoo and Xian. I think Yuri's going to try to get in the middle, but I don't think she'll be successful. I have Minkyu and Gyuri. I think it will end up being, like, in the end, after everything's said and done, I think it will be Habin and Hajun. Hysun and Gwani. And then we have Minyoung and Wonnick, and I just don't think they're going to find a match. I don't think either of them are leaving this island with someone hand in hand. And that's just the truth. Minyoung deserved it, and Wonnick, I feel bad. Okay, that is the end of this video. I hope you liked it. And if you did and want to hear more of the Singles Inferno and what I have to say about it, because I have nobody to talk to about the show but me, myself, and I, and now you guys. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. Mwah.
When the sky is blue and my pink for two and my boy